Yes.
My name is Ranieri. It's R-A-N-E-R-E.
And Ranieri, you're working here with this community for how long?
I work with this group during almost 3 years with those guys, and after that I passed on to the new advocacy advisor, Reinaldo Almeida, and I start with this group as a CBPM, is the grandfather of CVNA. So I'm part of this original CBPM group in Brazil. So after
what is CVPM?
It's a community-based monitoring, performance monitoring. Is the grandpa of a CVNA, Citizen Voice and Action. Citizen Voice and Action born through CBPM, sponsored by Australia, and we are the first pilots here in Brazil, and we start this methodology in the Northwest, the city that we call Fortaleza. It's extremely northwest from Brazil, but there we are working during 2 years with adults, and after 2 years we decide, as World Vision decide, to adapt this methodology, to contextualize the methodology to the youth approach. So we start to transforming CVPM or CVNA now into MJ-pop. We invite the youth group through the experience that we have in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is our first experience in MJ-pop. So after 1 year, we are living this adapting process here. We invite 3 pilots, Rio de Janeiro, Fortaleza, and Ponto dos Volantes, another pilot, youth pilot. We invite those almost 60 youth groups, 60 members of these youth groups in the street pilots to draw the methodology with the youth approach. So we transform each part, each step, each process with having these guys as a consultant for World Vision. So if you take the manuals, if you take the booklets, all of them are very youth approach because they're revising all of the material that we prepared. The workshop, it's based on their dynamics and methodology and educational approach. So I help them to guarantee this kind of logic process. It's my role, and so that's it.
And what are the main skills you've had to impart to the youth for them to be effective in this work?
I think it's to recognize their leadership is the first huge skill. So we taken this youth as a support training because we are very small staff in World Vision. We are 4 in the advocacy team, and I'm not a member of the advocacy team. I'm programming team. So we don't have this capability to train all of Brazil because Brazil is a very huge country. So we train these guys, and they train other youth. So we recognize their skills as a trainers, and we teach them these skills to train.